Outside for Batum. The shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight. Irving passes to Carter. Inside, Thompson. And that's in. Nice feed on the play.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And Thompson sends it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And then Carter with the dunk.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You take a look at Thompson, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, LeBron James.
Rebounding always one of the fun parts. To come up with the loose ball, the extra possession for their teams.
And the Hornets making a change here. Levine's checked in. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Levine. Monroe against LeBron. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 6.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Irving kicks to Carter. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Bosh dishes to Carter. And the rejection by Monroe. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hornets leading by 4. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Thunder is out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. Now, here's Walker. Back to Bargnani. Just 5 to shoot. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He ended up with 35 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. His play in that game was why they were able to walk away with a win in Game 2. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And here's Walker. After LeBron James hitting the 3.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Master it.
And Jefferson sends it back. Levine passes to Jefferson. Here's Levine, covered by Smith. Levine kicks to Bargnani. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Irving. Walker with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Carter comes in with the double team. Here's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Levine's got 7.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man. Dishes
to James. a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Walker. 12 points for him, and he gets the bucket.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And the Hornets making a change here. Checked in. And here are the Cavaliers now. 8-point game. Irving kicks to Carter. Thompson right side. He dishes it to Smith. Thompson, a screen on Batum. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Carter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Lamb. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Walker against Irving. Leaps for it. Here's Jefferson. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith drives in, tries to keep it alive. Here's Thompson, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
They double him with James. Bargnani inside the three-point line. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He tries for 3, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Carter. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Jefferson, a screen on Irving. Walker against Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
And both free throws good from Bargnani.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now, here's Thompson. James dishes to Carter. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Hornets leading by 3. Jefferson, a screen on Irving. Walker goes in. Shot's good.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here is Carter. 16 points for him. From about 19 feet, here's Thompson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game, and it's Carter missing.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Monroe's checked in for the Hornets. And then for Cleveland, Chris Bosh is checked in for James. Robinson comes in for Smith. And it's Norris Cole in for Irving. Here's Jefferson. They get it back. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Hornets leading by 5. Outside, Walker. Out to Monroe. Got a piece of it. Batum passes to Monroe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monroe's got 12 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
A nice shot by Carter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Now here's Walker. 14 points for him. Here's Monroe. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He shot the ball exceptionally well.
First
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis.
Been a big game for Carter. 19 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Monroe. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Outside Bosh. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Batum, and a wide open look for Walker. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Cleveland moving it around. Bosh, no one around him. That doesn't go either for Bosh.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Walker with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Monroe. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they start. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and